Division of Pasay City, under the leadership of Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampo, CESO 5, ensures the effective student leadership for every learner to acquire lifelong learning skills for the 21st century amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The Barkada Kontra Droga is designed as a preventive education and information program to counter the dangers and disastrous effects of drug abuse. It aims to empower the individual to be the catalyst within his peer groups in advocating healthy and drug-free lifestyles through involvement in various wholesome activities. It is envisioned that the Barkada Kontra Droga will evolve into a nationwide Barkadahan concept, a collective action among the students, the youth, and the people in the community that would strengthen camaraderie, collaboration, cooperation, solidarity, and linkages in their common commitment to attain a drug-free lifestyle wherever they may be.
Gusto mong maglaro, gusto mo bang makidyan? Nakahanap ka ba ng tamang barkada? At pag may problema ka o nalulumbay, ang kasama mo ba'y kaibigan na tunay? Nandito kami ang barkada mo, di ka ipapahamak o dadalhin sa gulo. Nandito kami ang barkada mo, sa lungkot at saya, sama-sama tayo. Barkada kontra droga, the best barkada, sama-sama tayo.
Test.
Hello.
Bob Riley once said, and I quote, "Drugs are the enemies of ambition and hope, and when we fight against drugs, we are fighting for the future."
Drugs are a waste of time. It destroys your memory, your self-respect, and everything that goes along with your self-esteem. By Kurt Cobain.
Yes. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, or good afternoon, Pasayeños.
My name is Ralph Julius Aquino from Jose Rizal Elementary School.
And my name is Michelle San Pedro from P. Villanueva Elementary School.
And welcome to Division launching of Barkada Kontra Droga.
Samahan niyo kami sa isang napakabuluhang araw upang ipakilala sa inyo ang Barkada Kontra Droga program.
To start with, may we request everybody to observe proper decorum as we all sing the Philippine National Anthem, to be followed by a prayer and Pasay City hymn through an audio-video
Mga
presentation.
kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sa dibdib mo'y buhay, lupang hinirang, duyot ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisihin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit magbaga, may nilagang tula at pangit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kista't ang watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig, ang bituin na araw na kailang pa may di magdidinig, lupa na araw na walhati pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo, aming ligaya na pag may magabi, ang matay ng langit sa'yo.
Once again, a blessed afternoon to everyone. Sa araw po na ito ay tunay na mapalad ang ating sangay sa pagkakaroon ng mga programang napapanahon at naaayon upang tugunan ng hamon ng buhay o ng ating buhay, lalo na para sa mga kabataan. Bukod po, batid po natin na ang droga at krimen ay may kaugnayan o magkaugnay sa maraming paraan. Malaki ang epekto ng iligal na droga sa lipunang Pilipino. Marami ang sinira ang buhay at pamilya. Hindi nga bababa sa 65% ng mga bilanggo na naakusahan at nahatulan ay nakagawa ng krimen na may kaugnayan sa droga. At ang misyon ng administrasyon ay itigil ang paggawa at pamamahagi nito lalo na sa mga kabataan.
Tama ka dyan, Nurse Michelle. Bago pa man maihalal si PRRD bilang Pangulo ng Pilipinas, pinalakas ng Dangerous Drug Board at Department of Education ang Drug Awareness Program. Bilang suporta sa RA 9165 o ang Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002, ang kagawaran ay naglabas ng kautusan na nagbibigay diin sa papel ng sistemang pang-edukasyon sa pagpapatukad ng Article 3 na may kaugnayan sa random drug testing ng mag-aaral sa sekundarya. Ang Article 4 naman ay nananawagan para sa partipasyon ng pamilya, ang mga mag-aaral, ang mga guro at otoridad ng paaralan sa pagpapatupad ng batas. Ang tungkuling ito ay isinasama sa NDEP na itinatag noong 1992 sa bisa ng Republic Act 7692 na Act Integrating Drug Prevention and Control in Intermediate and Secondary Curricula as well as in the non-formal and informal and indigenous learning system and for other purposes.
Yes, Nurse RJ. Ang Barkada Kontra Droga ay isang peer group na inorganisa upang magbigay at suportahan ang mga aktibidad ng paaralan na nagtataguyod ng awareness and intervention sa drug abuse at mga kaugnay ng isyu nito. Sinusuportahan din ng grupong ito ang proyekto ng komunidad ng lokal na pamahalaan na may parehong layunin. Ang organisasyong ito ay kinabibilangan ng mga mag-aaral, guro, school administrator, barangay council, local government unit, pribadong institusyon at iba pang stakeholders. Kaya naman sa taong ito, RJ, ang ating sangay ay lumahok at nagpasimula ng mga aktibidad upang ganap na maipatupad ang programa.
Yes, Nurse. Isa itong programa ng schools na talagang tinututukan din, especially sa vulnerable ages or level tulad ng high school.
Correct ka dyan, Jay. And now, to state the rationale of this activity, we have the NDEP BKD focal person of SDO Pasay. Let us welcome our very energetic Education Program Supervisor of Music, Arts and PE and Health, Mr. Pedro D. Gloriani.
Welcome to the division launching of Barkada Kontra Droga or BKD. To present to you the rationale pursuant to Board Resolution Number 5 Series of 2007 Dangerous Drug Board entitled Institutionalizing the Barkada Kontra Droga Program. Considering that the Philippines was one of the countries in the East Asia Pacific region greatly affected by amphetamine-type stimulant or ATS abuse. The Dangerous Drug Board, with financial assistance from the United Nations Office of Drugs and Crime, developed a comprehensive and integrated response to ATS or amphetamine-type stimulant abuse using the social marketing approach. The project monitoring and implementation assessment of the project, the Kontra Droga, in searching out to each target client and the activities conducted in the field to the youth. It also showed the potential in using the youth as an effective source and messenger of information for power youth regarding amphetamine-type stimulant abuse. One of the project major recommendations was to have a BKD sustained and maintain as the primary prevention program on ATS abuse in school, communities, home, and workplace. The Barkada Kontra Droga is designed as a preventive education and information program. The Department of Education ensure the effective student leadership for every learners to acquire lifelong learning skills for the 21st century amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. The Schools Division Office of Pasay City, through the School Governance and Operation Division, Youth Formation, will conduct division launching of Barkada Kontra Droga in the division as ready mechanism for student simulations and source of policy recommendation on issue and concern that affect them. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pedro D. Gloriani, for the rationale of today's program. And to give his opening remarks, let us welcome our esteemed and very supportive OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Arturo A. Tolentino.
To our very supportive and dynamic SCS, Dr. Loretta B. Campos, SFI. To the Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Mr. Lebrado F. Torres. To our EPSS, PSDSS, principals, students, and our stakeholders, a pleasant morning to all of you. Today is very important day for SDO Pasay because today is the launching of the very important program, which is Barkada Kontra Droga. This particular program aims to help the students to develop their leadership, creativity, camaraderie, and at the same time, to be free, drug-free in their lifestyle. So definitely, this particular launching will help our students on how to become productive and become useful in our community. So, for our viewers today, I'm encouraging everyone to stay tuned until the end of the program because you will be learning a lot of things from our dynamic speakers. Again, good morning, everyone.
Thank you po, Dr. Arturo A. Tolentino, for your warm welcome remarks.
Thank you, Sir Art. Now, let me introduce to you our next guest that will give his message regarding this activity. He's been a city councilor from 1995 to 2001. He became a vice mayor from 2001 to 2010 and became the city mayor from 2010 to 2019. And he is the current congressman of the Lone Legislative District of Pasay City in Metro Manila. Let us give him a virtual round of applause. Honorable Congressman Antonino G. Calixto.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Sa gitna ng nararanasan nating pandemya, marami pa rin tayong nababalitaan ng mga taong nahuhulog sa pinagbabawal na gamot. Marami na naman ang nahuhuling nagtutulak ng droga at marami sa kanilang ay mga kabataan. Nakakalungkot itong mga pangyayaring ito dahil sa halip na mag-aral ang kabataan, nahuhulog sila sa masamang bisyo. Kaya naman, minabuti ng Department of Education kasama na ang ating pamahalaang lokal na lalo pang pag-igtingin ang mga programang may kinalaman sa droga. Ngunit marami na sa ating mga kabataan ang tinalikuran ang paggamit at pagbebenta ng ipinagbabawal na gamot at bumalik na sa pag-aaral. Malaki ang naitulong ng programang Barkada Kontra Droga. Layunin nito ay ang pagbibigay ng impormasyon sa ating mga kabataan sa mga samang epekto ng droga sa katawan, sa pag-iisip at sa ating pakikitungo sa ating mga pamilya. ang mga barkada ay dapat magsilbing magandang halimbawa sa kanilang mga kaibigan. Kung alam nila, meron silang barkada na nahuhulog sa masamang bisyo, agad dapat nila silang pigilan, tulungan upang makaiwas sa masamang bisyo at suportahan siya. Dahil mahirap kalabanin ang masamang epekto ng droga ng nag-iisa. Alam natin lahat na walang magandang naidulot ang droga sa katawan, sa kabataan sa ating lipunan. Marami ng buhay ang nasira dahil dito. Kaya naman, nagpapasalamat ako sa DepEd, pati na rin sa ating mga kapulisan, sa City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, at sa ating mga barangay officials at mga mamayan sa inyong walang sawang suporta sa ating mga programa laban sa droga. Ako ay labis na natutuwa sa tagumpay ng ating mga programa. Pag pinagsama-sama mga programa natin kontra sa pinagbabawal na gamot, nakakasiguro tayo na makakamit natin ang drug-free Pasay City. Sa ating mga kabataan, maging isang magandang halimbawa kayo sa inyong mga kaibigan. Sabay-sabay kayong tumalikod sa masamang bisyo, magtulungan kayo para mga magkakapatid. Dahil kapag kayo ay drug-free, naniniwala ako na makakamit ninyo ang inyong mga pangarap. Nakakasiguro rin kayo sa aming tulong upang inyong makalimutan ang inyong mga nagagawang mali at umuunlad ang inyong buhay. Magsilbi sana kayong mabuting halimbawa sa ating mga kababayan. Kayo ay aming susuportahan upang mabigyan kayo ng bagong pag-asa. Sa mga patuloy na sumisira sa ating lipunan, ipinapangako ko sa inyo, sa tulong ng ating kapulisan, mga barangay officials, at mga mamayan, hindi kami titigil hanggat kayo ay nananatili sa lipunan. Sisiguraduhin namin na kayo ay mahuli at malagot sa batas. Magtulungan tayong lahat upang puksain ang droga sa lipunan para sa ikauunlad ng ating bayan. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga sa ating lahat.
Maraming salamat po, Honorable Congressman Tony Calixto. Tunay nga po na ang pagsasama-sama at pagkakaroon ng mga programa ay nakakatulong o makakatulong upang mapuksa ang iligal na droga sa ating lipunan. At this juncture, pakinggan naman natin ang susunod na pagbati. She became a city councilor from 1998 until 2004. And again from 2007 until 2010. She previously served as a member of the House of Representatives for the Lone District of Pasay from 2010 until 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause please, ang ating laging nakikita, nakakausap, nakakasama at tapat tayong pinaglilingkuran. Honorable City Mayor Imelda G. Calixto Rubiano.
Sa aking mga minamahal na taga-Pasay, na tapat kong pinaglilingkuran. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. At ako'y lubos na nagpapasalamat sa DepEd family sa imbitasyong makasama kayo sa pagpapasinaya ng Barkada kontra Droga. Layo nating bigyang pansin at gawin ng komprehensibong solusyon ang preventive education at information program para maiwasan ng ating mga kabataan ang paggamit ng pinagbabawal na gamot. Alam naman natin na education is the best way to fight ignorance and misinformation. Kaya, napakahalaga ng Barkada kontra Droga, lalo na mga guro at opisyal mismo ng DepEd ang namumuno dito. Sa pangunguna ng ating Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta Torrecampo. Nakakalungkot isipin na kahit sa ganitong panahon na mayroon tayong health crisis dulot ng COVID-19, patuloy pa rin ang mga masasamang loob na sumisira sa kinabukasan ng ating mga kabataan sa pamamagitan ng pagpapalaganap ng paggamit ng bawal na gamot. Tunay na salot ang droga sa lipunan. Sa tulong ng Barkada kontra Droga at paggabay nito sa ating mga kabataan, tayo'y magiging mas alerto at well-informed. Hindi tumitigil ang ating mga kalaban. Ika nga, na kaya tayo sa LGU at DepEd ay nagtutulong-tulong kasama ang ating kapulisan at barangay. Ay hindi tutulog-tulog. Patuloy lang ang laban para sa kinabukasan. Komprehensibo ang gusto nating solusyon. Hindi lang pagpaparating ng kaalaman sa kasamaan ng bawal na gamot, kundi layon din nating bigyan ang kabataan ng mga bagay at gawaing pagkakaabalahan. Ito ay isinasagawa upang maging produktibo ang kanilang oras, lalo na't limitado pa rin ang paglabas nila ng bahay. At ang LGU ay talagang sumusuporta sa lahat ng mga pangangailangan para mabigyan ng magandang edukasyon ang ating mga kabataan. We must advocate and impart a drug-free lifestyle among our youth through involvement in the wholesome activities. Malaking hamon ito para sa atin dahil nga sa pandemya. Katuwang din dapat ang mga magulang at ibang miyembro ng komunidad upang makaya natin ito. Dapat nating pagtagumpayan ito. We are all working together for a 100% drug-free Pasay City. Basta tayo ay sama-sama, basta tayo ay laging nagbubuklod para maging drug-free ang ating mga komunidad, tahanan at eskwelahan. Importante ito para sa ating kinabukasan, lalo na sa kinabukasan ng ating kabataan na huwag silang malulong sa paggamit ng pinagbabawal na gamot. Muli, congratulations sa Barkada kontra Droga launching. At kung ano man po ang aking mapaglilingkod pa mula sa sinapupunan hanggang sa sumakabilang buhay, nakabukas ang aking tanggapan upang sumuporta sa abot ng aking makakayanan. Maraming salamat po. Magandang hapon po muli. Mag-iingat kayo dahil hindi pa tapos ang laban din natin sa COVID-19. Ito po ang inyong lingkod, Mayor Emmy Calix Turbiano. Nakikita nyo, nakakausap nyo, kasama nyo. At tapat kayo pinaglilingkuran. God bless us all. Emmy Calix Turbiano, nagmamahal sa inyo.
Ayan po, maraming salamat Mayor, Honorable Mayor Imelda G. Calixto Rubiano. Alam mo RJ, totoo yung sinabi ni Mayor, no? Kailangan simula sa bahay yung talagang para maging aware yung mga bata sa laban natin kontra droga. Nagsisimula yan sa bahay. Pagsama-sama, magbuklod upang yung Pasay City ay maging drug-free city, di ba RJ?
Yes, partner, tama yan. So, ngayon, partner, meron tayo ngayon sa shout-out muna natin sa lahat ng mga nanunood at nakaantabay sa ating ngayong tanghali. So, ito, kamustahin muna natin yung mga viewers natin. So, okay?
Yes, alam ko maraming nanonood ngayon from different schools.
Yes.
So, I think we have Emmanuel Reyes from Ruby, 11 Ruby of Philippine School for the Deaf.
Yes. Yan, meron din tayong viewers from us. Ayan si Joeline R. Masamayor, Miss Mary Ann Magpusa, yan. So yan, galing yun sa Alsen.
Yes, from Pasay City East High School. Good afternoon po. Yan ay from U1 Marcos. Good afternoon din po at stay tuned lang. Makinig lang tayo at sumubaybay hanggang sa end ng ating program.
Yan, sabi dito, good afternoon. My name is Maria Isabel C. Salazar, watching from Gotamco Elementary School, grade 6 student, no? Yan, so,
We have Giovanni Terrano from 9 Ilang-Ilang, Pasay City East High School. Aba, maraming mga taga Pasay City East
oh, very good. Maraming
very
nakantabay.
good, na nakatutok sa atin ngayon.
Yan, good afternoon po. Rave Mateo Herrera 7 Catalea. Yan, Pasay City West High School. Yan. So, isa rin sa mga school na hindi magpapahuli ang Pasay City West.
High School, of course. And we have Nurse Lynn Howell from, siya ay isang nurse, diba? Isang nurse sa ating division from Kalayaan Elementary School.
Yes.
Yes, so stay, tumutok lang tayo hanggang sa end ng programs. Marami pa tayo mga messages na maririnig galing sa iba't ibang speakers natin. So, ayan po, hanggang mamayang hapon tayo dito, no? So, tumutok, makiantabay at makilahok sa ating launching ngayong araw.
Yes, so partner, at this point in time, I will introduce to you our next guest. He is a newly retired police major general, served as the provincial director of Surigao del Norte and Laguna, and went on to head Police Regional Office 13 in Caraga region from September 2018 to September 2019. He is also served as the Chief of Police of San Juan City, Municipality of Cainta, and Makati City, and also served the Regional Director of Region 8. And he became the Director of PNP, Directorate for Integrated Police Operations, Northern Luzon, where he got his second start and was twice spot promoted to the rank of Captain, Major, and Colonel.
Yes, RJ. He received the prestigious Dangal ng Bayan Award in 1993 from the Civil Service Commission. He was also awarded as the 10 Outstanding Policeman of the Philippines of 1998 from the Philippine Races and 10 Outstanding Policemen of the Philippines 1999 from the Metro Bank Foundation. He was also given the award for Continuing Excellence in Service of 2013. He completed his 4-year course in BS Public Safety from the Philippine National Police Academy, Law Enforcement Education in FBI National Academy, and also holds a master's degree in Business Administration from the Wesleyan University. So let us welcome from the Dangerous Drugs Board, Undersecretary Gilbert D.C. Cruz.
Distinguished guests, Congressman Antonio Calixto, Pasay City Mayor Honorable Imelda Calixto Rubiano, Dr. Loretta Torrecampo, and Dr. Arturo Tolentino from the Department of Education, Police Chief Master Sergeant Leo Aguila from the Pasay City Police Station, Second Lieutenant Patrick Munar, the Director for Civil Military Operations from the Philippine Air Force, Director Daniel Alpanoso, the Third Decada Executive Director, representatives and participants, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It is an honor and privilege to be here today for the launching of Barkada Kontra Droga program. First of all, I would like to extend my sincere gratitude to the Pasay City Anti-Drug Abuse Council and the Department of Education for inviting us to this event. It is always exciting to witness the birth of a new BKD or Barkada Kontra Droga Division. We appreciate so much your ready willingness to work with us, to help us in our program development and implementation for the youth sector. Likewise, of course, we value so much your unwavering support for the primary prevention efforts as evidenced by your adaptation of drug awareness initiatives, development of programs and materials to raise awareness about drug abuse prevention and control, and assisting us in various matters relative to the prevention, education in the school setting. Nakikita naman po namin sa mga reports na ginagawa ninyo, and yung every time we attend yung mga meetings po natin, naririnig po namin how sincerely you are doing and the efforts you are giving sa mga school programs pertaining to the anti-illegal drug abuse education na pinupush po natin. And we're so happy na, and we can say na Pasay City is one of the best city as far as the program on anti-illegal drug education is concerned. So, malaki po yung pasasalamat namin dahil meron po kayong sariling programa na pinapatupad dyan po sa inyo dyan sa Pasay. Lalo na po yung preventive education, importante po yun. And of course, yung capacity building is a major part of the Philippine Anti-Illegal Drug Strategy o yung PADS po na tinatawag natin. The Barkada Kontra Droga program is one of the several undertakings we have designed to cater to the needs of Filipino youth. It is essentially a peer group or youth program to advocate a healthy and productive lifestyle, encouraging its members to stay away from the harmful and illicit substance, which can stunt one's physical, mental, and emotional growth. It is an active effort to reclaim the word Barkada. Alam niyo naman pag sinabing Barkada, lagi yung dalawa. We have the negative connotation and the positive connotation. And of course, we want to remove the negative connotation and replace it with something positive, worth emulating, and of course, productive. I hope that through this program, more young people will be inspired to become catalysts for change. We believe that the youth is our country's most precious resource, and it is only fitting that we start empowering them early on and help mold them to become future leaders and productive citizens. Importante po yan, kahit po magkaiba, lalo ho yung sa atin, yung mga may edad po, nakagaya ko. Iba po yung bata ngayon sa bata po noon. So, we must understand more siguro and we must adjust doon po sa sitwasyon niyo. Kasi sa atin siguro during our time, ang problema lang po noon is may marijuana, merong mga cup syrup na tinitira yung mga kabataan, yung mga corex, yung marijuana pa nagkalat po noon yung tinitira. Pero ngayon marami na eh. And as parents siguro, we need to understand kung ano yung problema ng bata, kung saan ang gagaling po yung problema. So siguro this program makakatulong po hindi lang mo sa mga bata but bagkus po pa sa mga teachers po natin at mga matatanda din po. And I hope both of us on all sides, hindi lang ho yung side ng mga youth but pati ho yung mga gayut matut din po dito sa ating programa. So once again, maraming salamat po and our heartfelt congratulations sa inyong po lahat. Have a pleasant morning. Please remain healthy and safe.
Thank you very much, Undersecretary Gilberto D.C. Cruz from Dangerous Drugs Board. And now, let us welcome our next guest, Executive Director, City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, Pasay City, Director of Mind Development and Lifestyle Center and Outpatient Rehab Center, Supervisory Administrative Officer for Pasay City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Office, ang napakasipag from City Anti-Drug Council, Director Daniel Alfanoso III.
Recording in progress.
Hello, everyone. A blessed day to all, especially to our distinguished guests from the Dangerous Drugs Board, to our City Mayor, Honorable Amy Calixto Rubiano, ma'am, to our DepEd family, school principals and teachers, to our dear students, together with their parents, and to the City Anti-Drug Abuse Council. Isang magandang araw po sa lahat. I am very much pleased to our Dangerous Drugs Board and DepEd Pasay for the launching of Barkada Kontra Droga, which will strengthen its implementation in our respective schools around Pasay City. You are highly commended and appreciated for this wonderful initiative. Thank you. Thank you so much. Barkada Kontra Droga is a very, very good tool for drug abuse prevention in schools and even in communities. If properly implemented and following the evidence-based strategies with a strong emphasis on spiritual aspect, the outcome will create a good climate in school campus, connectedness among teachers and pupils, and we will have a strong impact among the students that leads to a drug-free school. In prevention science, information dissemination alone will not change the students' behavior. That is why Barkada Kontra Droga is designed as a school-based prevention program in order to assist students to practice their acquired repertoire of skills and to provide progressive learning, putting into practice what they have learned, participate in the enactment of school policies. Teachers should mentor and coach their students to be creative, analytical, to lead and influence their fellow students to utilize their unique ideas and translate it into an effective planning, implementation, monitoring, evaluation of programs, projects, and activities, thus developing God's talent and skills to become productive, responsible individuals in school, society, and in their home. The City Anti-Drug Abuse Council, under the leadership of our City Mayor, recognizes the importance of Barkada Kontra Droga as an effective tool for a drug-free school. We are very much committed and strongly supportive in its implementation. We are your partners in the entire process of the program. Much more in the monitoring and evaluation aspect, search for the best BKD, provide assistance in capacity and development trainings, and utilize different local agencies for its program advancement and sustainability. We are very much excited and looking forward for a very strong BKD implementation in Pasay City. We hope that compliance only is out of the picture, but rather it should be a life-changing program for our students and transform our schools into a drug-free school. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much, Dangerous Drugs Board, DepEd, school principals, teachers, students, and parents, and the City Anti-Drug Abuse Council. Congratulations, and God bless everyone.
Right, maraming salamat po, Director Daniel Alfanoso III from the City Anti-Drug Council. Si Sir Alfanoso, lagi nating nakikita yan sa mga balita dahil talaga namang napaka-active, lalo na sa pagsugpo ng droga dito sa lungsod ng Pasay. So at this time, or at this point in time, let me introduce the Barkada Kontra Droga Committee of Schools Division Office Through an audio-video presentation, the team ensures that the Barkada Kontra Droga programs, projects, and activities are implemented to counter the dangers of disastrous effects of drug abuse. ABP Pro.
There you have it. As we all know that the general objective of Barkada Kontra Droga is to promote people empowerment in leading a healthy lifestyle that is drug-free and productive. And now, let us listen to the message of our Non-Teaching Association President and the head of SDO Legal Unit. Ladies and gentlemen, our Attorney 3, Attorney Jean N. Lituskin.
Our esteemed Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampo, CESO 5, Dr. Arturo A. Tolentino, Officer in Charge, Office of the ASDS and OIC Chief, SGOD, Sir Lebrado F. Torres, Chief Education Program Supervisor, CID. My salutations for seriously and especially advocating today's Barkada Kontra Droga program of the Department of Education together with attached government agencies in the fight against illegal drugs. Sa ating mga bayaning, school heads, mga guro at mga dakilang mga magulang na gumagabay sa ating mga mag-aaral upang makaiwas ang ating mga kabataan sa maling landas. Gayon din ang aking pagpupugay sa inyong lahat. Sa ating mga minamahal na mag-aaral ng lungsod ng Pasay, hindi lamang pagbati ang nais kong ipaabot sa inyong lahat. Bagkus, ang aking dalangin na kayong lahat ay magkaroon ng maayos na kalusugang piskal, mental, sosyal, lalo na sa espiritual. A happy, peaceful spirit in you, physically, mentally, and socially healthy throughout your child and adulthoods as you receive quality education in DepEd Pasay City. Ang programa natin ngayon ay paglulunsad ng BKD, Barkada Kontra Droga. Kung tatanungin ko kayo ngayon, kayo ba, aming mga mag-aaral, mga estudyante, ay may barkada? May mga katropa? Thumbs up or heart react nga sa mga may barkada? Trumpet react naman sa mga wala. Sana all may barkada. Baka naman narinig niyo na rin sa inyong mga magulang at mga guro na umiwas sa barkada? Kahit ako personally ay sa totoo lamang ay ayokong magkaroon ng barkada lang. Ang aking nais ay mga kaibigan. Kaya naman sa araw na ito, nais kong baguhin ang aking pananaw sa unang salita ng ating programang Laban sa Droga. Sa katotohanan, kayong mga kabataan ay naghahanap ng belongingness sa inyong mga kaedad at magkaroon ng kasiyahan pag magkakasama. Sa ngayon, hindi man face-to-face, virtually, through the internet, kayo ay nagkakasama pa rin naman. Tama? This time, ngayong hapon, ngayong araw na ito, ang Department of Education gives us a positive connotation or meaning of the term barkada. Ang tayo ay magsama-sama sa isang layunin. Kayo bilang mga kabataan magkakasama bilang isang barkada kontra droga. Naalala ko tuloy ang isang sikat na grupo ng Itbulaga. Ano nga ba ang tawag natin sa kanila? The Barkads. In short, ang ating barkada. At ngayon nga ako ay nagkakaroon ng magandang kaisipan tungkol sa barkadahan. Naalala ko rin ang isang awitin. Sana nga ba? Sana nga ba? Sana nga bang barkada ngayon? Sana nga ba? Sir Leonard, nasaan na ba? Andito na sa DepEd Pasay. Kontra sa droga. Ayan, palakpakan naman tayo lahat para mayanig ang mga kumakampi sa droga. Ano nga ba ang droga? Kailangan mo pa bang makakita nito? Makatikim nito? Para maramdaman mo ang isa kang tao? Isa kang kumpletong tao? Isang malaking hindi? No. Ang droga ay mga pinagbabawal na gamot na hindi lang tao ang sinisira, kundi pati ang pamilya, ang buong lipunan. Ang paglaban sa droga ay tungkulin ng lahat, hindi lamang ng ating pamahalaan. Bagkus, tayong lahat, ikaw, ako, tayong lahat ay magkakasama upang sugpuin ang droga. Kahit pa sa inyong edad, check to check, kayang-kaya nating malabanan ito. So, paano nga ba natin malalabanan ang droga? Madali lang. Bibigyan ko kayo ng 3 pamamaraan. Ito ay tatawagin ko na the ABC. Yes, ABC. The ABCs of fighting drugs. A for awareness, B for boldness or bravery, then C for commitment. Awareness entails that you should be fully aware that drugs can only give you ruin, disaster. Magkaroon tayo ng awareness ng kamalayan sa mga sanhi at mga epekto ng paggamit ng droga. Kung tayo ay mayroong kamalayan, may iwasan natin at mapagtatagumpayan nating iwanan kung tayo man ay nahulog na sa droga. Okay, next is B. Boldness or bravery. Maging matapang tayong humindi sa anumang pag-aalok sa atin ng droga. Isama na din natin dyan ang pagiging matapang na tumingin sa mga paligid upang maging vigilante tayo sa mga nangyayari sa ating paligid. Huwag nating hayaang malagyan ng kung anong substance ang ating mga inumin. Kaya kayo, mga kabataan, mapababae, lalaki man, okay, LGBT pa man yan, okay, isang magandang praktikal na isabuhay natin, huwag tayong iinom ng hindi natin alam kung saan nanggaling yung inumin. So, maging matapang tayo na magsabi ng no, I don't like it. Huwag tayong tanggap-tanggap ng kung ano-ano. Minsan, kahit na akala natin kaibigan, totoong barkada, siya pa pala ang magdudulot sa atin ng maling impluwensya. Kaya, maging matapang. Panindigan natin ang ating paglaban sa droga. Then C, for commitment, maging tapat kayo sa pagmamahal sa inyong sarili na siyang templo ng ating Panginoon. So tayo din sa DepEd ay maka-Diyos. At ayon sa ating aral sa ating Biblia, bawat isa ay regalo, bawat katawan ay sagrado. So again, maging tapat kayo sa inyong tungkulin na mapabuti kayo sa inyong landas bilang mga kabataan na pag-asa ng ating bayan. And finally, aking tatapusin ang aking maikling sharing sa inyo sa salitang barkada. So, B is for bawal. Yan. Then next letter A, bawal ako. Yan. Bawal ako. Ikaw, ako. R for rumakit. Yan. Pag sinabing rumakit o kumita at alipinin ng droga. And syempre, ang huling A ay, ano kaya? Syempre ay ang salitang Amen o Amen. So, uulitin ko, bawal ako rumakit o kumita at alipinin ng droga. Amen. So, sa mga mag-aaral ng DepEd Pasay, kayong lahat ay kaisa natin sa paglaban sa droga. Mabuhay ang lungsod ng Pasay at congratulations sa ating focal person, Sir Leonard Laureta, kasama din ang ating magiting na Medical Officer 3, Dr. Richelle Enriquez Reyes. Salamat po.
Thank you, Attorney Jean and Lituskin, for your agreeable message for our learners. You know, partner, the BKD program has 4 major components. Phase 1, which is the launching of the BKD concept. That's what we do now. We have the Phase 2, the capacity building, like the webinars, trainings conducted. Phase 3, the implementation of action plans. And of course, we have the Phase 4, the monitoring and evaluation to see if the project plans have been materialized. And at this moment, we will listen to another motivating message from the ever-kind-hearted Doctor of SDO Pasay, our Medical 3 Officer, Dr. Maria Rosel Enriquez Reyes.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Ang Barkada kontra Droga ay epektibong paraan upang mahikayat ang ating mga kabataan na umiwas sa hindi magandang epekto ng drug abuse. Ang programang ito ay nagpapakita lamang ng masidhing kagustuhan ng pamahalaan upang matipon kayong mga kabataan nang sa gayon, hindi na kayo susubok at gagamit pa ng drugs. At kayo na mismo ang hihikayat sa inyong mga kaibigan na magkaroon ng malusog at drug-free na pamumuhay. Ang DepEd bilang isang institusyon at bahay na rin ninyong mga kabataan ay naririto upang suportahan at palawakin ang programa na makapagpapataas ng antas ng panghihikayat ng sa gayon ay makasiguro na ang mga kabataang ito ay na ipinagkatiwala sa atin pangangalaga ay makakaasang magkakaroon ng magandang kinabukasan sa pagtutulungan nating lahat na mapabuti ang henerasyon ng ating mag-aaral. Muli po, ito po si Dr. Rich Reyes. Sama-sama po nating ipagpatuloy ang ating advokasya laban sa droga sa ikauunlad ng bawat batang Pasayero.
Maraming salamat po, Dr. Reyes, sa inyong message. Di ba, partner, sabi nga ni Dr. Tama yung sabi ni Dr. na mismo ang ating kabataan na yung kailangan umiwas sa droga, no? Para hikayatin na rin yung iba nating kabataan na umiwas sa mga masasamang bisyo.
Yes, at sama-sama tayong gawin yan
Tama,
para
partner.
maitaguyod yung drug-free school, drug-free environment.
Tama.
Now, partner, next in line, we have a dedicated man who currently is in his 30 years in service, and he is the Division Supervisor Officer in charge on sports from 2004 to present, and our Education Program Supervisor for Music, Arts, PE, and Health. Again, let us welcome Mr. Pedro D. Gloriani.
To our City Mayor, Ma'am Amy Calixto Rubiano, to our Congressman Antonino G. Calixto, to our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampo, CESO 5, and to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Arturo Tolentino, to our CID Chief, Sir Librado Torres, to our school heads, Education Program Supervisor, Public School District Supervisor, our teachers, particularly MAPI teachers and Barkada Kontra Droga advisors, to our stakeholders and partner from the different agencies, from the Dangerous Drug Board, from Philippine Drug Enforcement Agencies or PDEA, the SWD or Department of Social Welfare and Development, Philippine National Police or the Philippine Community Relation Group, and of course the Philippine Air Force, the Department of Health, Anti-City Drug Abuse Council or CADA, our barangays, our SK federations. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. We are geared toward the vision of the department in the new normal. The SDO Pasay hierarchy with the Department of the National DepEd, National Capital Region, and our DepEd Central Office as a whole continuously improve itself to better serve its stakeholder by doing different measure or what we call the vision launching of Barkada Kontra Droga. Most importantly, to our learners or our client, to our teacher, our school focal personnel, encourage to design different programs in advocating strategic intervention based on the board regulation number 5 year 2007, institutionalizing the Barkada Kontra Droga program in our school. Preventive education and information program to counter danger on the effect of drugs, advocating the healthy habits and drug-free lifestyle, envisioning a nationwide barkadahan concept, collective action among students and stakeholders through collaboration and cooperation, solidarity, and linkages among our students and partners. We do this measure to assure that there is no Pasayeño student left behind. Bayanihan effort is what we should be doing to achieve the common goal of the department and other partner agencies. As stated in our mission, we need to protect and promote the right of every Filipino to quality, equitable, culture-based, and friendly environment. To this launching, we need to collaborate, government and other partner agencies. Tulong-tulong, sama-sama. Barkada Kontra Droga or Barkadahan partnership concept of DDB project or Dangerous Drug Board program, pagtulungan natin.
Thank you very much po, Sir Pete Gloriani. And now, allow us to introduce to you the Barkada Kontra Droga officers, teacher advisors, and school principals, OIC of Public Elementary and Secondary Schools of SDO Pasay City. Go BTR!
There you have it, ang nagagandahan at nagwagwapuhang officers, teachers, advisors, school principals, or OIC from elementary and secondary school of SDO, Pasay City. Now, let's see naman or tingnan naman natin kung active pa ba, RJ, ang mga viewers natin ngayong hapong ito.
Yes, Nurse Mitch. Silipin nga muna natin yung mga comments box sa FB Live natin. So, ayan, titignan natin na kung sino pa rin yung mga nakatutok ngayong hapon. So, yan, andyan si Jomar. Shout out to Jomar Carl E. Abonales from Pasay City Science National High School. This is a big help for students. Beware the dangers of using illegal drugs. So, tamang-tama yung sinabi ni Jomar, no? Na kailangan na tayo mismo ang umiwas sa mga illegal drugs.
Yes, very good ka dyan, Jo Marie Carl Abonales. We have also Elisa Gaspar. Ito siya ay from 7 Mahogany, Pasay City East High School. So nakatutok pa rin siya hanggang sa oras na ito. Maraming salamat.
Yan, good afternoon po from Padre Zamora Elementary School, Inocencio Micaela Jane Arreglado. Yan, ang advisor daw nila si Ma'am Joyce Kiambao ng 5 Gemini.
Thank you po sa inyong pagtutok pa rin. Good afternoon po from Ronwell Clyde M. De La Cruz, Pasay City East High School. Sabi nga, may hashtag sila ha, East Against Drugs. Wow.
Wow. Ayun, meron pa ulit. Oh. Good afternoon, my name is Maria Isabel C. Salazar, watching from Gotamco Elementary School. Yan, thank you for watching. Ang advisor ay si Sir Joel Caliste. Yan.
We have also Rose Ann Trinidad, still from Pasay City East High School. East Against Drug, BKD Silangan. Yung kanilang
Wow, may hashtag, no?
Wow,
Iba din
very
talaga
good.
ang Pasay City East.
Active na active, no?
Hi, watching from Kalayaan National High School. Yan, sabi ni Leslyn Faith.
Kalayaan National. Yan. Si Dayan Constantino Macapaz, galing naman siya sa from ABM.
Yan, senior high school, yan,
Oh, senior
ABM,
high
no?
school nga
ABM
ito.
11.
Let's see kung sino pang nakatutok ngayong hapong ito.
Yan. Hello, good afternoon. I'm Janine May de los Santos from Pasay City West High School, grade 7. Yan, thank you so much, Janine, for watching. Okay.
So ayan, nakita natin na marami pa talaga ang nakasubaybay sa atin. Very good kayo dyan, mga kids, mga students.
Yes, tamang-tama. So, talaga namang active ang mga viewers natin today. So, at this point in time, pakinggan natin ang pagbati mula sa PESPA President ng Pasay at School Principal 4 ng TPAS na si Mrs. Glenda D. Tabacaraw.
To the dynamic leaders of the City of Pasay, headed by our City Mayor, Honorable Emmy Calixto Rubiano, and to our Congressman, Honorable Antonino G. Calixto, to the efficient Schools Division officials and personnel, led by our Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta Bitoricampo, CESO 5, our OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Arturo A. Tolentino, CID Chief, Mr. Librado F. Torres, to Yusek Gilberto D.C. Cruz, Permanent Member of the Dangerous Drug Board, to Director Daniel Alfonso III, CADAC Executive Director, to the men and women and other stakeholders involved in strengthening the implementation of the Barkada Kontra Droga program in both public and private schools. In behalf of the 19 elementary school heads in the city of Pasay, I firmly extend my support and promise to be an active catalyst to this Barkada Kontra Droga advocacy. The teaching and non-teaching personnel of the elementary schools are one with this program in promoting a healthy and drug-free environment through involvement in various wholesome activities. Let this program be an avenue in our aim to protect and preserve the lives of our learners, the future generation of our country, to be free from the dangers of being exposed to illegal substances. We should never allow the negative effects of these dangerous drugs to infiltrate the love and harmony in our families. Congratulations to all the people involved in the program Barkada Kontra Droga. Together, we stand as one. Let us protect our youth. Para sa bata, para sa bayan. God bless us all and good day.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Glenda Dito Bacarao, on your on-point message, especially for the learners. Alam mo, partner, ang ganda nung sinabi ni Ma'am Glenda, no? Magiging active catalyst siya para sa pag-promote ng drug awareness, lalo na sa elementary levels. So, ang susunod naman po natin na magbibigay ng kanyang mensahe ay ang President ng NAPSHI at School Principal ng Kalayaan National High School, Mr. Agapito Teodoro and Manawag.
Good day to everyone, to our SDO people, to the City of Pasay residents, and of course to the Department of Education, Schools Division Office of Pasay, headed by our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta B. Campos, certified. Of course, to our ASDS, Dr. Arturo A. Tolentino, to our Chief, CID Chief, Dr. Lebrado Torres, of course, to our PDO officer, Sir Leonard Lameta. I am very happy with all my assurance that the Kalayaan National High School, together with all the secondary schools, headed by the respective principals, are in full support of this Barkada Kontra Droga, of which the SDO Pasay will be launching the Barkada Kontra Droga on October 29, 2021. Along with this, I'd like to give my assurance to everyone that we in the secondary schools, headed by my colleagues in the secondary school principals, that we are in full support of making or giving our best in order to what we call this, to curb and to I would say neutralize and to be the best for our youth who are basically at stake, and they are the ones becoming the victims of this big menace in our society. So again, alam ko po na sabi niya, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng ating bayan. Ngunit kung hindi natin ito bibigyan ng tamang gabay, paano sila magiging pag-asa ng ating bayan? At ang nakakalungkot isipin na ang ating pag-asa ng ating bayan ay nagiging biktima nitong droga, itong illegal na droga ito, na kung saan pumapatay sa ating mga kabataan, sa kanilang pag-iisip, na nawawala sa direksyon, lalo na sa kanilang pag-aaral. So kami po, kasama at lahat ng mga mag-aaral, magulang at mga guro ng sekundarya ay nakikiisa sa ating programa upang mabigyan ng kalutasan itong matagal na problema sa ating droga. So tama naman ang paglulunsad sa ating Barkada Kontra Droga na sabi ko dapat ito hindi lang barkada kontra droga, kundi bayan kontra droga. Buong bayan ng Pilipinas, buong bayan ng Pasay, at buong kabayanan at pamayanan ng Pasay ay dapat magkaisa. Maging ang ating LGU, ang ating barangay, ang ating PTA, ang ating mga NGOs, at lahat po na miyembro ng ating komunidad. Atin po itong bigyan ng pansin sapagkat bago pa mahuli ang lahat, ihanda natin, tulungan at suportahan ang ating mga kabataan. Muli, maraming salamat at sa ngalan po ng Kalayaan National High School at sa National Association of Secondary School Heads Incorporated Pasay City Chapter, ako po ang papangulo ng Secondary School Principals, Mr. Agapito Chidoro and Manaog. Maraming salamat at handa po kaming tumulong, sumuporta sa anumang adhikain at programa para sa ikabubuti at ikaunlad ng ating mga kabataan. Ipagkat natin ang kaayusan at tunay na disiplina, tamang kalidad ng edukasyon, lalo na sa ating mga kabataan. Suportahan natin, buong puso natin suportahan ang ating barkada kontra droga. We love our youth. That's all. Thank you and keep safe. God bless everyone.
Thank you very much, Sir Aga, sa napakaganda at napakalaman o yung mga fruitful message na binigay ni Sir Aga. No? Sabi nga niya na tamang gabay ang kailangan ng ating kabataan para sila ay mabigyan ng tamang impormasyon patungkol sa mga illegal na droga. No? Kumbaga, kailangan magkaisa, yung binibigay ni Sir na message, yung magkaisa kasama ang PNP, ang barangay, ang DepEd, para magsama-sama na gabayan ng ating mga kabataan.
That is right, partner.
So, our next guest naman po is the GPTA President of the Schools Division of Pasay. So, please welcome Mr. Renato Robles.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Binabati ko po ang pamunuan ng SDO Pasay sa paglulunsad ng isang programang likas na makatulong sa mga kabataan. Ang kabataan kontra droga. Alam po ninyo, ito isang hakbangin, no, ng DepEd Pasay para malinis, no, ang mga schools sa ngalan ng droga. Doon sa mga magulang na nakikinig, sana po ay maging huwaran tayo ng ating mga anak, no, sa maling paggamit ng droga. Dapat po natin tayo maging mabuting halimbawa sa pagpapakita ng ating mga anak ng pag-iwas, paggamit ng anumang illegal na droga. Alam nyo sa bahay, no, katahanan nagsisimula ang lahat ng mabuting bagay na naituturo natin sa bata. Hindi lamang po sa paaralan, maging sa loob ng ating mga tahanan. At maging sa pagkatao ng bawat isa. Kung sa simula pa lamang, ay pinakikita natin ang ating pag-ayaw sa bisyong ito. Walang hindi magtatagumpay. Kaya, sana, no? Mga bata, mga nakikinig na bata ngayon, huwag tayong sumubok. Huwag natin subukan na kahit pa paano ay dumikit sa salita man lang ng droga na yan. Dahil yan ay sabihin na natin magiging batik sa inyong pagkatao sa napakahabang panahon na kung kayo ay mag-involve sa paggamit ng illegal na droga. Alam po ninyo, napakaraming kaso, no, na naresolve na. Pero still, andun pa rin, no? Yung pagkatawag sa tao, yung pag-uusap sa tao na ikaw ay kahit na ikaw'y nagbago na, ang turing pa rin siya ay isang lehitimong adik. Ito isang bagay na napakahirap durahin, no? Isang personalidad. Kaya sana sa umpisa pa lamang, umuwas na tayo, mga bata, no? Makinig po kayo sa inyong mga magulang. Sa payo ng inyong mga magulang na lumihis sa landas na pinagbabawal ng gamot. At muli, no, magpapasalamat po ako sa pamunuan ng SDO Pasay, sa ating mga barangay, sa ating mga kapulisan, no? Sa pakikipagkaisa, sa pakikipagtulungan, sa paglulunsad ng programang ito, Barkada, Kontra, Droga. At ito, muli po, mula sa pamunuan ng inyong GPTA Federation ng Pasay City, inyong lingkod, Ginoong Rani Robles. Magandang umaga po.
Maraming salamat po, Sir Robles, sa inyong message. Again, the GPTA President, laging active at maaasahan, Sir Renato Robles. And at this time, alam ko, RJ, kilala mo itong next guest natin. Talagang napakalapit nito sa puso ng mga students ng Pasay. Isang request mo lang dito sa kanya para maging speaker, hindi kanya tatanggihan, lalo na kung fit naman sa schedule niya. Naaalala ko pa nga, ang tawag sa kanya ng mga bata, siya si Cardo Dalisay ng Pasay.
Wow, yes, Nurse Mitch. So he is the officer of MOVE. Also the Dare Officer, Police Chief Master Sergeant Leo D. Aguila.
Pinagpalang magandang ganda sa ating lahat. Purihin po ang Panginoon sa buhay ng bawat isa sa atin. Ako po si Police Executive Master Sergeant Leo Aguila ng Pasay City Police Community Relation ay nakikisa sa inyo sa Barkada, Kontra, Droga. Ay po ang may tutulong ng kabataan tungo po sa makaiwas po sa tinatawag na illegal na drugs. So ang Pasay City Police po ay nakikisa po sa inyong programa. Lalong higit po ay yung tinatawag po natin ang kabataan, kontra droga at terorismo. Malaki po may tutulong ng bawat isa, lalo po sa ating mga kaguruan na sila po isa po sa aming partner sa pagsugpo ng illegal na droga. Maraming po salamat.
Maraming salamat po, PCMS Leo D. Aguila. At this juncture, we would like to introduce to you the next guest from Philippine Air Force. He is the Director for Civil Military Operations, Assistant Chief for Strategic Management Planning. A virtual applause for Second Lieutenant Patrick L. Munar.
To the school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampo, other guests present in this virtual platform. Fellow countries, a pleasant day to everyone. On behalf of our Wing Commander 520th Air Base Wing, Brigadier General Michael J. Lorenzo, Philippine Air Force, I am Second Lieutenant Patrick L. Munar, Philippine Air Force, the Director for Civil Military Operations, 520th Air Base Wing. For the information of everyone, the 520th Air Base Wing is the main provider of security and base services in Colonel Jesus Villamor Air Base. Likewise, this wing is the primary unit of the Philippine Air Force in the National Capital Region that conducts community development activities to promote the essence of bayanihan through coordination and collaboration with different agencies and organizations. Noteworthy of these activities is the Campus Peace and Development Forum, being conducted to different schools located within the 15-kilometer radius of Colonel Jesus Villamor Air Base. Topics being discussed include Philippine Air Force and Philippine Air Force Flight Plan Awareness, Anti-Bullying Law and Anti-Hazing Law, Gender and Development, Disaster Preparedness, Communist Terrorist Groups Infiltration in the Youth and Student Sector, and the information drive on substance abuse. At the moment, the Campus Peace and Development Forum have reached more than 5,000 students and faculty members. This is in support to the existing programs of the national government against dangerous drugs and ending local communist armed conflict. And today, the successful division launching of Barkada Kontra Droga of the Schools Division of Pasay through the School Governance and Operations Division, Youth Formation Division is a testament of your continued efforts to educate and empower individuals that can be catalysts within their peers or peer groups in advocating healthy and drug-free lifestyle. With that, congratulations and thank you for allowing the 520th Airbase Wing to be part of this momentous activity.
Thank you very much po, Second Lieutenant Patrick Elmonar of the Philippine Air Force. So, nakita naman natin na talagang ang PAF ay active, lalo na sa pagbibigay ng drug awareness campaign, maging sa ARH, active ang PAF sa pakikibahagi nito o pagpa-participate nito sa ating schools and the Division of Pasay. And now, to wrap up our today's program, let us listen to our Chief of Education Program Supervisor of the Curriculum and Implementation Division for the closing remarks, Mr. Librado F. Torres.
Sa ating mga inspirasyon at minamahal na mga leader, ating Schools Division Office of Pasay City, ang ating Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampos, SO 5, at ang ating Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Arturo A. Tolentino. Sa ating mga punong guro, ang ating mga Schools Division Office proper officials and personnel, sa ating mga panauhin, mga guro, mga mag-aaral, mga Dabarkads kontra droga, highly motivated men and women of the Schools Division of Pasay City, magandang araw po, magandang buhay sa ating lahat. Sa araw-araw ay natutunghayan natin sa media ang masasamang balita bunga ng ipinagbabawal na gamot o droga. Nariyan ang krimen, pagkasira ng tahanan, gayon din ng buhay. At minsan o madalas ang kinahantungan ay kamatayan. Sa mga ito ay isa ang malinaw, walang positibong bagay, walang magandang bagay ang maidudulot ng pagkalulong sa droga o ipinagbabawal na gamot. Sa gawaing katulad po ng isinagawa natin ngayon, ay nakakabanaag tayo ng pag-asang darating ang panahon ay magagawa rin natin na maiiwas ang ating kabataan sa pang-akit na dala ng drugs or droga. Darating ang panahon na sana ay hindi na sila talaga masilaw sa pang-akit na dala ng droga. Sa tamang edukasyon po at impormasyon na ating isinasagawa sa mga programang kamukha nito, ay tunay na may iiwas natin na hindi na sila malilinlang pa. Sa mga utak po at nagpasimuno ng programang ito, sa ating mga Dabarkads kontra droga o kontra drugs, maraming salamat po sa inyo. Makakaasa po kayo na katuwang ninyo ang DepEd Pasay City sa napakagandang hangarin ninyo para sa magandang kinabukasan ng ating mga kabataan. Sa ating mga ginagawa kontra droga, higpitan pa natin ang ating pagkakapit kamay. Sama-sama tayo, malakas ang puwersa natin sapagkat tayo ay nagkakapit-kis laban sa suliraning ito ng ating lipunan. Sa lahat ng ito, kasihan nawa po tayo ng poong may kapal. Muli, maraming salamat. Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat.
Ganun.
Ayan, partner. We had invited our stakeholders to give their messages to our viewers regarding the Barkada Kontra Droga program. Ano naman ang iyong masasabi sa ating mga viewers, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga kabataan patungkol sa adhikain ng Barkada Kontra Droga program?
Sa akin talaga, partner RJ, drug addiction really destroy lives, tear apart families, and harms the society. And indeed, the BKD program plays a very important role in a student's life as an effective way to avoid the substance abuse. Medyo nakakabitin nga lang, pero sa sobrang dami ng sumusuporta sa atin ngayong araw, wala talaga akong masasabi, partner, kundi maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Through this activity, we knew that all the sectors of the society are enjoined and advocated the anti-drug campaign to serve as models to the young people to live their lives in a productive and healthy way, away from the effects or the evil effects of drugs.
Yes, Nurse Michelle, that is all true. And before we end, we would like to give our thanks and appreciation for our guests for today's event. Of course, thank you, Honorable and Congressman Antonino G. Calixto.
Thank you, Honorable Mayor Imelda Calixto Rubiano.
To Yusek Gilberto Cruz,
Yes,
Dangerous Drug Boards.
Yes, the Director Daniel Alfanoso III from the CADAC, Executive Director.
To Second Lieutenant Patrick L. Munar.
PCMS Leo D. Aguila.
To Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampo, CESA 5.
Yes, Dr. Arturo Tolentino.
Mr. Librado F. Torres.
Attorney Jean Letusken.
Dr. Maria Rizal Enriquez Reyes.
Mr. Pedro Guloriani.
Mrs. Glenda D. Tabakirao.
Mr. Agapito Manaog.
And Mr. Renato Robles.
The Division BKD Committee.
School BKD officers. To all the school heads, teachers, learners, parents who watch, listen to our FB Live and YouTube channel, to all the stakeholders and partners na naging part of this activity, lubos po kaming nagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat sa pagsama sa amin ngayong araw na ito. This has been your host, Nurse RJ Aquino,
and Nurse Michelle San Pedro.
Keep safe and God bless.
The Schools Division of Pasay City, under the leadership of Dr. Loretta B. Torrecampo, CESO 5, ensures the effective student leadership for every learner to acquire lifelong learning skills for the 21st century amid the COVID-19 pandemic. The Barkada Kontra Droga is designed as a preventive education and information program to counter the dangers and disastrous effects of drug abuse. It aims to empower the individual to be the catalyst within his peer groups in advocating healthy and drug-free lifestyles through involvement in various wholesome activities. Barkada Kontra Droga will evolve into a nationwide Barkadahan concept, a collective action among the students, the youth, and the people in the community that would strengthen camaraderie, collaboration, cooperation, solidarity, and linkages in their common commitment to attain a drug-free lifestyle wherever they may be.
Gusto mong maglaro, gusto mo bang makijam? Nakahanap ka ba ng tamang barkada? At pag may problema ka o nalulumbay, ang kasama mo ba'y kaibigan na tunay? Nandito kami ang barkada mo, di ka ipapahama o dadalhin sa gulo. Nandito kami ang barkada mo, sa lungkot at saya, sama-sama tayo. Barkada kontra droga, the best barkada, sama-sama tayo.